players who made it very far. Looking at Delta's great performance yesterday, Sarman, what we've seen out of him, and Dawg has just been another one you have to pay close attention to. And we're going to pay close attention to that right now as if we're starting things off.
We're getting this kicked off. We got the Akuma, got the Gauntlets piecing up Dawg right now. Dawg with the Brawlhalla pick. So earlier, there was a lot of spear coming out from Dawg. I can't remember exactly what character it was, but I want to see what these blasters talking about. Doing a good job of sigging the wrong direction. Either way it goes, nice sig from Pierre to send him out to the side.
Yeah, we've seen a healthy dosage of spear pretty much since the hammer changes for a lot of people switching over to that, and it's been working very well for many. But we're seeing a return to form on seeing more Rayman, especially here in North America, because that confused me on how much less we were seeing of him. By comparison, I mean, going with Bryn and such makes a lot of sense, but that Brawlhalla pick working and making plenty of sense right now as he's lined up many team combos and strikes first there onto Lampy.
I mean, this was the Rayman year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this was the emergence of Rayman, and I still hold strong that that's the second best character in the game. Mordek's still holding #1 spot. But either way it goes, I mean, you know what? Who's coming up? Opa. That dude is he's coming up on my list. That's a beast of a character. But either way it goes, this is looking like a nice game for the red team right now. They already have Llama out of there, and I mean Lampy out of there.
That almost happened to me when I paused saying Lampy before. It's because I saw the LAM and I was going to say Llama. So I won't let you fall on that. I almost did that too. But we're gonna see two of them fall right there, both of them getting knocked out, and that's everybody's at even. Lampy taking a bit more damage than others, though.
Yeah, Lampy is definitely taking a lot of damage. Nice. Gonna eat another neutral life from the blasters. Ooh, eating a little bit more, sitting on red. It's almost game time because Dawg has been chucking out them signatures, and Akuma will definitely get launched if he lands a side sig.
Dawg has actually has seen through their approaches every time.
What in the?
Whoa! Simba not getting the wall touch. That's gonna let them not only give up one, but a free double up. Dawg is definitely the MVP of game 1 here so far. I've seen him dodge pretty much everything Lampy has thrown out until now, and that's when you're letting the blasters player get away. That means the team combo lineups are happening for Rayman. That is a recipe for failure if you're not stopping that.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. And you know, in the team combos, you got the Rayman team combos, and then they're getting set up by blasters. Blasters are the setup tool for a team combo. And that's a tough look. But either way it goes, man, he has not touched the axe. Dawg is not going for it. He wants to shoot him up. Rootinest tootinest.
Well, I will say Lampy has definitely picked it up here on the last stock. He's gotten a lot. That unfortunately didn't get the knockout there. But that is going to line him up. There you go. Neutralites fall off side air. And they have minimized the damage. They have an opportunity here onto Dawg. Dawg's going to get hit by the recovery into the follow-up. Amazing coverage and an instant reaction for Lampy to go out there and help him.
That was good. Okay, and the axe is in the building. And I mean, and they're hurt enough to where this is definitely the move. Bam, and that's going to be one stop.
That was phenomenal. How many times did he have to touch the wall to try and sneak up by there so you know that he's going to move? That side take forces your hand because you have to go high. You panic there. Who's there waiting at the top? Dawg. Dawg is such a problem right now. I need to take a look at these stats on his hit ratios and what he had.
I'm waiting on a specific highlight.
Well, that was actually very close overall.
So the highlight I was waiting for didn't make the cut. There was a moment, I think it was the first stock to come off of Simba. Dawg was hiding on the right side of him, on the right side of Simba, and no, he was punishing Lampy. And then Simba was coming over to attack Pierre, and Dawg dashed through both of them and then side-sigged his teammate and Simba and got the stock off. I wanted to see that on the highlight because it was such a smart decision. He knew he wasn't going to KO the teammate or nothing.
Simba was actually 2 for 2 on his signatures. So as long as those are hitting, you're in a good spot. But surprisingly enough, that damage actually was pretty even around the board there. I thought it was a bit better for Dawg than it was. He actually took more than I expected. But even so, it still lined up everything he needed for Pierre to get those knockouts.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I mean, and this is what I was saying earlier, actually, when Cody Travis was playing Diana. He was surviving. You said he took a lot of damage. He was taking a lot of damage and surviving because who is he? Brawlhalla.
Yeah. Yeah, you can afford
to
take those hits along the way. It's not as big of a deal. But most of it just kind of came from Lampy's adjustments after. Pierre already down 1, though. Simba kind of able to free pressure. And look at Simba's instant reaction as soon as they made the call. Hey, Dawg's kind of chilling over here. What if we just jump Pierre and he won't expect it? And they got him straight to yellow off of that.
Yep, got him out of there, but boom, right back at him. Lampy, not Llama, is going to take the fallen stock right back at it. And off on the side of the stage, Simba, nobody going to approach to try to edge guard that. I guess, you know, you got your eyes on Lampy, but, I mean, I think they really should have went for something because they're still struggling to get the stock off. Lampy's dancing around mid-stage.
Simba making a big play over right
there.
there.
A huge play, but finally the Sair from Pierre going to get it.
That had to be, like, you had to punish him there. He used so many resources that he was guaranteed to have to jump back in. You needed to get that cider. Also, real quick, in respect to I'm Llama, since we said his name like 5 times, hashtag play Thatch.
All right. Making it back to the stage. Both red team players going to make it, but wow, the
what
backup.
option coverage.
Yeah, right, because you saw the neutral signature from Lampy, and then the backup was followed up with another neutral signature from Simba. And either way it goes. You got hit by either one, you were going to get KO'd. He was super hot red. That's
knowing that Pier wanted to get back on quick. Also, amazing coverage again. As soon as he saw Dawg committed to that recovery, he's like, oh, cool, free. You went so far after Lampy, I could get you for this.
Exactly. I love it. Their positioning. This goes back to when you mentioned just a moment ago that as soon as they see something, you saw Simba go over there and go help and get the stock at the very beginning. They've been doing that for the whole rest of this game. Edgeguard is looking nice, but couldn't get it. Dawg almost had the stock of Simba.
That was really close, too. He had the weapon toss down. He tried to get the fully charged ground pound, but Simba getting another one off the side with that side air. Simba being an absolute menace here in this game number 2.
It's unfortunate that Dawg didn't get that stock because, if you get that, then it relieves pressure off of Pierre on the other side of the stage because Simba got away from you and went over and helped with the edge guard. That's how your teammate fell.
That's actually very true. If that never happens, we're looking at a very different game. Instead, we see a 4 stock come in as an answer from the blue team. Amazing adjustments. Incredible. Honestly, stuff like this right here, you don't have much room to hide out on the side, and your hand's kind of forced because you don't want to stay there with your teammate. You know they might go for a double dare, ground pound. So what do they do in response? They cover you not only if you jump in and stay still, but if you overjump and dodge, you're covered by both signatures. There was not many options you could choose that were correct.
That was so good, so good. And those are big, broad signatures. You know what I mean? They're covering. Those hitboxes are huge, covering a lot of space. So trying to go over the top was not the wave. But here we go, man. Okay, so Dawg and Pierre only dropped, what, 600 something? Only 110 on the axe, 167 on the blasters, 80 on the gauntlets, and 221 on the axe. And then you look at the other side, and like I think the 299 from the gauntlets of Lampy is more than Pierre.
Simba did almost double the damage of multiplayers. He had 537. And Dawg and Pier both had respectively 307 and 376. And another thing that was extremely high, he only missed one. His accuracy for his signatures was 67 out of 3 attempts. So that's another time where if he's hitting those, you're in for a bad time because that means that you're getting hit out mostly by knockout options.
Yeah, yep, exactly. He's landing those big hits, and those big hits matter more than the lights. And here we go, and we're scrapping it up. It's a lot of tussling going on in the beginning. I love twos, man, because you get in the beginning, it's so volatile. You don't know what's going to happen.
Everybody's scrapping. So it's like everybody's looking for that very first pressure to kind of establish dominance and fear. What's impressed me the most is the people who will lose stocks quickly and then rebound after. Like yesterday, Acno and Blaze. Today, Luna and Pugsy had a couple times where that happened, and they responded. That's a lot of option coverage, but good patience by Simba not jumping into that.
Yep. I mean, and that's what I was saying yesterday. The first stocks, wow, I cannot believe Simba felt like that. But Pierre following right afterwards. But yesterday, I was saying the first stock sets the tone of the game for both teams, and then the second stock is where the match is decided. How do you respond to losing your stocks first and going down in the match? How do you respond to taking the lead? And how do you control it? The second stock is where it all happens.
And does your team find the extra credit necessary when you have a 2v1? Because if you're not getting that when somebody has fallen, you're losing out on a lot of free damage in twos. You need to establish that you can get those early. Side air, however, coming through, reduced knockback, but it doesn't matter. Pier accidentally taking out Dawg because Dawg was in the midst of everybody hoping that he'd make it back. And Pier actually falls because, well, we were just talking about capitalization. You gave up an opportunity. Now we're going to jump you.
Yeah, he got super jumped.
Got cooked.
What
was he cooking?
Reminds me of high school, man. That was ridiculous.
You okay? You want to talk about it?
Hey, who said it was me?
I'll say, was it you or them, actually? Now I think about it. Well, right now, Dawg in Pier suffering a little bit as Pier is already in the orange. Going off stage, though, he's going to find that side eye.
We're going to get help? No. He's toast. He's toast.
He just missed that.
Oh, no!
You couldn't have asked for better. You couldn't have asked for Simba. Simba missing that recovery to save Lampy changed so much about this game because that could have got him back, but who was there right away to get that nair? Bro, Dawg, actually, Dawg is, once again, another one of the big problems. Switching over here to the Akuma here in Game 3.
Yep. I mean, okay. So dawg definitely doing a great job. Switched over from that Barraza, but either way it goes, I mean, dawg was doing great before, even with the Barraza. So, I mean, I guess you want to switch up weapons and use this sword. The sword does control a lot of space. The best neutral tool in the game, and has good KO options. So why not switch? I get it.
Yeah, Val in general and 2 is just always that right call too. Like you want to be able to have great versatility. Oh my God! All of that, you did all of that for your boy to take you out. You were like, I'm good. Pierce said, no, you're not.
Oh, but either way it goes, I understood because he definitely went for the gusto with that play.
That was payback for earlier because 2 of the stocks on the red team are actually taken out by their own red team. But they still have a lead up here. Now it's Lampy probably taking the exit. That's going to close it out right there. Only the red team can beat the red team as they get game number 3.
That was good. That was good. That's called stop beating yourself up. You know what I mean?
That's just so funny. Like dawg was getting jumped before, and the main way you thought to break the combo was to hit me with a side air on Axe. Okay, and then dawg sneaks through. No, excuse me. Pier sneaks through. Wait. It was the other way around. Pier snuck through everybody the first time, got hit by side air, and then dawg does everything he can to sneak through them. It's like, I'm fine. It's like, bro,
it's me, plow.
Well,
but either way, they have a 2-1 lead. Is looking great. If it takes a little bit of friendly damage, then to get the dub, then keep doing it.
It's a great way to teach all the new players. It's like, hey, make sure you don't hit your teammates. And then they take out 2 of their own stocks and they still win. It's like, well, all right, well, I'm going to go back to hitting my teammate. Stop it. But right now, game number 4 here. We've only actually seen Apocalypse, funny enough. This is yesterday. It's actually throughout the whole weekend. Up until this point, North America is pretty much the only one who's kind of been staying on this stage. We have not seen as many people hover to this one, so feeling like they're more comfortable here. We've seen dosage of Demon Island, but for the looks of it, we're just going to finish. We're probably going to finish the set here.
I like that you mentioned that because, oh, wow, out on the side, tried to save, but the recovery no good. But either way, got the Silver Stock.
You did get the revenge KO. Oh, he did get the wall touch. All right, well, it worked out in favor of the red team.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, they are going on Apocalypse a lot, and I never thought about it, but other regions kind of switch maps like every game.
Yeah, we saw.
They're staying home.
We saw a lot of Lions. We saw a lot of. Well, in Grants yesterday, we saw a lot of small Brawlhaven, which really threw me off. But like here, it's only been pretty much here. Everybody deciding, okay, let's scrap. There's been some evasiveness on that platform. I mean, Boom used it very well in the previous games. So it feels like everybody here has a different idea how they want to approach it. That or they just want to fight.
Yeah, right.
that actually might just be it. Everybody's like, no, I don't want to hide. I want to scrap. As we see Lampy scrap over on the side, getting one. But that took a while to get rid of dawg's first stock.
Yeah, but Lampy slid over there with the Raging Demon and caught the stock. That was very, very nice. Here we go. Raw, you not going to land it. Oh, my gosh. Is Pierre going to get edge guarded? I think so. Oh, what smooth movement.
You are a monster. Like, you had to use all your resources. You knew the ground pound was coming, and you still snuck away by going that far to the right to just get the wall touch. That was so good by Pierre extending the second stock.
Yep, doing a great job. Nice, and gets a retaliation. Try to come out and holler at me. He said, no, it's you. You're the one that has to go. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Let's see if he can keep that going here. Goes for the nair to try and back him off, but not going to be able to find that lineup as we take an exit off the top of the building. Pier keeping this one going. He's gotten so much mileage out of what could have been an early second stock. Now dawg and Pier in a prime position to go ahead and take this 3-1.
Yep, tried to slide off on the side with the side signature, but a nice recovery coming out from Lampy. Now, ooh, dawg out on the side of the stage. Right after that, it's just been a lot of pressure applied. Gonna dodge. Oh, retaliation there. Middle of the stage, Pierre battling that out with Lampy. Oh my gosh, did both of them go? No. Okay, dawg is still good. Is dawg still good?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Is dawg still good? Plummets. Still not knocked off the top, even on the recovery. Was pretty low for it, but that side air should absolutely get rid of that one. One stock apiece. Advantage favor of the blue, of the red team over the blue, but there have been some really good edge guards for the blue team, so I'm not willing to write them off just yet.
Not at all, not at all. They're trying to force this into a game 5, but if the red team takes this, what did you say? This was the elimination side?
Yeah, this is elimination side. This is just for 7th.
Yeah.
It's just a fight for 7th right now. And that is not going to be enough to send him off the side of the stage there. Recovery coming through to help Lampy get at least a different recovery option because you didn't want to have to go for that wall touch and take a potential dare. Pier getting sent to the skies. Actually, this is way closer all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh, gravity cancel duffage.
And he just punches his teammate in the face.
Dawg is in such a bad spot now. Okay. Sig for sig, so hit your teammate, I'll hit mine.
Dawg gets access to the gauntlets. He's the opportunity for everybody. Sideair's going to sneak through, not going to get hit. Lampy, Simba coming through.
Yo!
Recovery, just catching him straight out. Okay, all of a sudden, it is now 2v1, but this is still not undoable for Simba.
Definitely doable, but
it is undoable for Simba. He has been knocked out. It's going to be a 3-1 for Dawg and Pier. Getting ready to eat as he smashes that table, and they are going to move forward to fight in the elimination quarters.
I love it. I love it. What the dog doing? The dog getting dubs. I love it. This is good stuff.
It really
like
is,
I said,
man.
when we went into this, we were talking about, I mean, Simple and Lampy, they came off of a big dub to get here.
They had more damage, too. That's the crazy part. Like look at this. 550,
the
549, 441 to 526. But the problem is they took a lot, and they couldn't finish their food. Like, they were able to put the damage on, but they could not close out the stocks.
Yeah.
That's what matters the most, because if people are evasive enough, like Dawg was, also that Pier's evasiveness, that's